On this episode, there, Ritz. Come on. Come on, boy. I just drank an entire bottle of water and I'm burping. Ritz, get out of here. Oh, he just, did he just, yeah, he did. That's fine. Let's just say screw it. Let's go safe and go to the Twilight Forest. So, why don't we make wine? You know? You basically make apple cider. Basically, yeah. The spread of Christianity has often been considered mischievous. Well, that out of context sounds awful. All right, guys, welcome back. Today we are making a capacitor. Last episode we were making. Did something just come in the house? Hello? All right, I could have swore I just heard a door open. What? Ah, Jesus Christ! You scared me, Ritz. Oh man. All right. So we've got that. We've got that going for us. We're going to make a capacitor. That's what we were doing last. We've made a bunch of basic capacitors. I'm not sure what was left in the last episode. I had 2 episodes prepared, and I started editing the second one, and it was a corrupt video file. Lost it all completely. Was really distraught by it, but you know what? I've gone through worse so far, right? I've lost entire hours of episodes. Losing half an hour is probably nothing in the grand scheme of things, so you can just suck it up. We've got a basic capacitor. What do we need a capacitor bank? Capacitor bank needs 2 basic capacitors. What do you need to make a double layer capacitor? We could probably make that, but let's just make a basic capacitor for now. It's just kind of a middle ground thing we need anyways, you know? I've also turned off the lo-fi because I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just add it in post. I don't need it in my ears. Whatever. Alright. Replace it. Luggage. Ritz. Get down from there, Ritz. Come on. Come on, boy. I just drank an entire bottle of water and I'm burping. Come on. Good boy. Right. Alright. He's gone now. We don't have to do him. I wish I could just like pick him up and place him back down and just be like, alright, Ritz, you stay here and okay, that's right. I need connectors now, not relays, because technically if I'm connecting it, if I'm connecting it to the capacitor, it can't be a relay. This also will need to move because I can't connect. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Oh, whoop. Ah, what? Whoopsie daisies. Ritz, get out of here. Oh, did he just, yeah, he did. That's fine. He just jumped off to his death. That's okay. So we'll connect one there and there. If I connect that there and this here like that and connect that. Oh wait, that's right. So I can't do that. I need a relay first there. I can't just connect like how I would want it to. I need a relay here so I can have a connector connected to the capacitor bank. So we have it go into the relay and then we have relay to that. Did that work? I don't think that was correct. I think that was backwards. I don't know why I did that. Like that to that and that to that. And that needs to be connected to that, which, oh, that's right, I can't do that. Can I connect it to that though? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We made it work. And now if we open this and say the max output, instead of being 1,000, is like 999, then that should show us, okay, that's not, maybe if we just make it like, I don't know, output 600. Well, I guess we're not making more than 600, so it's probably just going to stay there like that. Let's make a bunch of stock while we're at it, because apparently you can just make stock out of literally everything, and it works out perfectly fine. Alright, now how many machine frames we got going? Still none. Okay, great. That's fantastic. We got enough for 1 more. I need to make more dense steel plates. Let's do that now. So we need 9 steel plates, which requires 8 Is that it? 9 times 2 is 18, so we need 18 steel per plate, and we have 31 in here. Let's go check on the blocks of steel, actually, because if those are done, then that probably would make much more sense to do that. Just turn them blocks straight into plates as their own. Luggage, is that you? Did you finally start following? There you are. Good Ritz. Good boy. Yeah, we got 7 blocks in here. Ah, it's full of slag. Darn. We should have seen that coming. But we should have 4 more blocks when that's done. So about 7 blocks worth is where it then cuts off, and the slag is too much. Ah, ore berries. Let's put the slag in the trash, because I'm not going to use it for everything. What is it used for, actually? I can make clay out of it. I can make concrete. And phyto grow, which I guess is a type of grow substitute. I don't really need to make any of this stuff though, so I mean clay is kind of useful. Dirt, water, and this makes clay. Alright, let's throw it in the chest. Maybe we'll use it one day. We need, while this is going, it's only going rate of 1.2 MJs. So we should probably increase that a bit. Oh, that's right, we got some Paradise Burgers on us. Let's just do that. Let's put like 5 Paradise Burgers in there, and 5 in there. Because those generate how much? 96 RF per tick. That's a huge amount. Alright. 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, 4. 4 is where it tapers off. And then now this should slowly start filling up. Because it can't do more than 4. Although it might just say 4 and actually tick more than that. Because fuck if I know anything. Oh yeah, we're making the steel blocks. So 1, 2... How many do we need? Let's make 2 more. Having 3 machine frames should be good enough, right? Okay. And we need to make them the plates first, which I believe we have the hammer in my whole bag of holding. Now, what I want to do today, because we are at the level that's perfect for it, while this crap is running, let's go do the Twilight Forest or something fun. You know, let's say, you know what? We've been through a lot. We've gone through a lot getting here. I've lost so much content. Let's just say screw it. Let's go safe and go to the Twilight Forest. Let's have an amazing time. Let's just have a little vacation. God, that thing sounds terrible. Can you guys even hear that? Yeah, it's just kind of terrible, isn't it? But how long does that take, actually? Oh, it's pretty quick. Alright. Let's throw that in there. Did I only make 2? Is that what happened? Oh, I guess I only made 2. Well, 3 total. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Okay. That way, yeah, we got 3 of those, 3 of those, 3 of those. Good, good, good. Let's not make any more redstone circuits. Let's just make machine frames. Focus on that aspect of it. And I think we're good. Now let's empty our inventory out. I'm just going to slap everything into this chest that I don't need. Well, let's be a little bit smart. I'm not going to be that stupid. Let's just be a little civilized. Okay, let's calm down for a minute. Let's not just throw everything in a chest because we can. Well, actually, let's do that. I'll do this in my free time. Well, if I have any. We'll see. Man, okay, so what's happening in real life? I made wine. I don't think I told you guys this, but like 8 months ago, I started making wine in the thoughts of kind of repurposing my grandparents' orchard because, as you may or may not know, before we leave, let's go make some Paradise Burgers and I'll keep talking. My grandparents own an orchard in northern Michigan, and short end of the story is that, well, the family, the kids that are my grandparents' kids, none of them are really wanting to take it over other than one particular guy that can't really do it. He doesn't have good salesmanship. Like, I could sell stuff way better than him. But, of course, my grandparents don't just trust us to, like, the grandkids to come in and do stuff. Or at least I just I was raised enough to feel like that's kind of uncomfortable to ask such things like that, or like plan something like that. Like that's very immature and rude to expect things. So what I did was I was like, well, if we're not spraying the apples, so they're getting all scabby and stuff like that, they still taste good on the inside, and we still have all of the honey from the bees that are like, um, pollinating the apples. So why don't we make wine? You know, because if you didn't know, wine is actually made really easily in real life. To all the kids out there right now, just turn your volume off for the next 2 minutes. I'm going to tell you how to make wine. Not that I care at all. That's up to you to choose. But I made it in the new way. So the new way is that you basically just buy. I bought a bunch of honey. I think I bought 10 pounds of honey, which was a lot of honey, by the way. But I got it bulk, so it's not too bad. And I took about 20 pounds of apples, and I think I mixed in a couple oranges and put some cinnamon and stuff in it. I then juiced all of those items. So I juiced all of the apples to make basically apple cider, because if you didn't know, if you just juice apples, that's what apple cider is. What you buy as apple juice is actually like apple concentrate. It's not apple juice technically, it's juice concentrate. It's like apple cider concentrate filtered. It's whatever. But you take the I took the apple juice and, well, the cider, mix it in with the honey, mix it with everything else, and then I added like, I think 8 cups of water, like not 8 cups, but 3 gallons of water or something as like a filler, because you have to filler it in, because if you don't filler it, I don't know what would happen. Actually, I'm kind of curious what would happen in that scenario. But anyways, I did that, and then you add yeast, and adding yeast turns the sugar into alcohol. So you can just take like yeast off, from your cupboard, but it's most likely baker's yeast, and baker's yeast is different than brewer's yeast. Brewer's yeast is unflavored like yeast. So if you put baker's yeast in, it's going to taste very yeasty, which is something you don't necessarily want. And let's see here. I'm going to get rid of some of this extra stuff. But basically, yeah. I made it, and I then tried it like 2 weeks after to see what it'd be like, and it was carbonated. Because if you didn't know, fermentation is how we used to get carbonated. That's also how kombucha is like carbonated, is because it is naturally carbonated through fermentation. It just, the CO2 creates bubbles and everything during the fermentation process. And then I tried it at that point, and it was kind of sweet and bubbly. It was really nice, but I don't think it had like any alcohol in it, because it was very, very early on in the stages. I then tried it like, I think 3 months in, and that was disgusting. That was just straight up disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was really alcoholic and kind of unbearable. And it didn't taste good at all. It still wasn't clear or anything. It was kind of like a murky color. But put it back up. Completely forgot about it until a couple of days ago. I was like, oh, that's right, my wine. So I took out the wine, and first thing I realized is it's clear. Holy crap! I've made straight up wine because it's clear now. I know I've succeeded. And so, what do I need? I'm missing cheese. Okay, we can make cheese as we talk. I need salt. Okay, I need to get salt. So I tried it this time, and oh my god, it turned out so good, guys. You have no idea. It's like sake, if you've ever had sake. It's very flowery smelling, like very aromatic, because of the honey. The honey is very interesting. It actually adds a lot of depth to the flavor. And, oh, Jesus. Oh, you scared me, you little POS. Okay. Anyways, yeah, God, what was I saying? Oh, this is ground chicken. We can make that in stock. That's right. Let's kill some chickens and make stock. Uh, but yeah, it turned out amazing, and I'm really proud of it. So I'm gonna bottle it up and give it to some people and be like, "Hey, how do you like this? I might be making much more in the future. It just takes, forever to get any." Oh, that's where we can make scrambled eggs too. Yeah, let's do that. Um, but yeah, that's what I've been kind of up to the past couple of days, other than like finding out my content obviously has been destroyed because the gods decided so or something. I have no idea how it works. And then obviously I couldn't take the content from Twitch because it didn't have volume. So I was just screwed overall. But we dealt with it. We sure did. Oh, boiled egg. Interesting. Let's make some boiled eggs. Why not? Boiled eggs stack while normal eggs don't. I think boiled eggs is the same as everything else. Let me check real quick. So if that is that, if I take this skillet and add that, it is, yeah, it's just all the same crap. Let's make it all though, because why not, But yeah, I think that was pretty cool. Also, I talked to my coworker about it, and he let me know a little bit more information about it. So, if you wanted to make this and you didn't want to look suspicious, if you wanted to make wine, how they used to make wine in the olden days, if you did not know, before they had factory manufactured yeast protocol, is grapes and certain other types of fruit have natural yeast in them. So uh, that's why wine, like grape wine, is so common because it's easy to make. You literally just juice grapes, you leave the skins in it, and you just let it sit, and it makes wine. Like that's literally how easy it is. You add like sugar if you want to increase the alcohol volume or whatever, and play around with it that way. But that's basically how it works. You just bottle it up. Of course, you have to make sure it's sanitary, or else it'll mold, and mold will completely ruin it. But my coworker told me about how he was going to make pumpkin rum, and apparently, how he wanted to do that when he was a kid was that they took a pumpkin, packed it full of, I think they got like a pound of raisins and a couple pounds of brown sugar, and compacted it inside a pumpkin, and then you wax seal the pumpkin shut, and you come back like 4 or 5 months later, and you'll have rum. You'll have pumpkin rum. Uh, and I was like, oh, wow, that makes so much sense. Like, you're supposed to wait until the pumpkin's just soft to the touch, and then you're ready to eat it, drink it. I'm sure I'm giving great tips and tricks for all the children out there, and I'm sure. Well, I mean, these videos aren't made for kids anymore, anyways. I think isn't that really stupid? How like YouTube and whatnot, they're like, you have to say if your videos are for kids. If they're made for anyone under the age of 18, you have to state that. Okay, but if I state that, then I don't get comments or advertisement or anything. So why would I say that? But also, it's just stupidity. I have no fucking clue how it works anymore. That's the end of my TED Talk. Congratulations. But yeah, the wine thing is turning out great. I can't wait to see. Oh, that's right. Supposed to get. God, I'm all over the place. We were supposed to get. It starts with an S. Salt. That's the word. We figured it out. We got there eventually. Let's see if we have salt just laying around somewhere. Clay. Bone meal. Hey, that's where my chisel went. I was looking for you the other day. I don't know what for, but I remember that. Hey, look, there's some more slag up here. Oh, and bee grubs. I forgot about the bees. We need to make more, but I don't think we have any queen bees anymore. We lost them all in the great attacks of '02. Back out back where we found out for some reason outside of my little home, they'll just randomly, things will explode. Makes no sense at all, I know, but tis oh wait, there we go. There's a stack of salt. That's what I'm talking about. That was in the ore chest, making me believe that maybe I got it in the nether. Is there nether salt ore? Is that a thing? Because that would be really useful, wouldn't it? Like, eh? All right. Salt and soy milk makes cheese. Good. I've got to figure out something to do with this grain bait crap. I think it's really only used in these ground traps, though, and that seems tedious, not gonna lie. Although they're easy to make, just wooden string, but string's kind of expensive, so it seems kind of weird. I'm just gonna throw it to the side and act like it's not over there. And we got enough cheese for that. 16 cheese, that's good enough. What do we got of tomatoes? Do we have any tomatoes? Oh, we got a stack of tomatoes in here. Let's grab that. There we go, stack in 10. So let's take half a stack. Make the other half ketchup. There we go. Look how that looks nice. Perfect. Now all we're out of is bread, which is the barley, but we'll just let that go. 12 is good enough for now. We'll fill everything else up with the random hobgoblins that we got. Is hobgoblin a word before it was like a name for people? Like, I wonder what the etymology of hobgoblin is. I'm sure I'll put that in YouTube video. I'm sure that I'll definitely spend the time or know-how / care to do that for sure. So, a hobgoblin is a household spirit typically appearing in folklore, once considered helpful, but which since that is such an interesting use of words. The spread of Christianity has often been considered mischievous. Well, that out of context sounds awful. Redo that. A household is a hobgoblin is a household spirit typically appearing in folklore, once considered helpful, but which since the spread of Christianity has often been considered mischievous. Shakespeare identifies the character of Puck in the A Midsummer's Dream as a hobgoblin. Huh. Did you know the difference between a hobgoblin and a goblin is often portrayed in folklore as so it looks like hobgoblin is just like a good version of a goblin, like you're a good boy. Also, I love how over here on the right it says hobgoblin, played by Mark Hamill, Spider-Man, and Pat Fraley. So Mark Hamill and Pat Fraley, hobgoblins confirmed. You know, just saying. Back to the show. Do I have my pot on me? Do I have pot? Pot? Hello? Can I turn a saucepan and ground chicken into anything? No, of course not. You can't just like cook ground chicken. That'd be outrageous. That is crazy. All right, let's put the rest of our food in here just to. All right. And let's do the Twilight Forest. So the Twilight Forest needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plants. It might need 12 plants, and we'll need a bucket. So should I have a bucket on me? I've lost our bucket. Good start. Good start. Okay, cool. We've got a bucket somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. I put it away just now. You probably saw that. We're screaming off your heads. Let's take some wood with us just in case. Let's see here. Now, what sort of natural things? You can use any living thing. Flowers, mushrooms, saplings. Let's take a little bit of everything. Let's take a white tulip. Let's take an orange tulip. Let's take a red tulip. Let's take a pink tulip. I don't know if all of this will even work, to be honest. I don't think modded, like different mods ones, like the Biome of Plenty, may not work. We'll take a birch sapling and an oak sapling. Why not? And we'll take a couple mushrooms, because why not? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. Let's try that. And I believe I need a diamond, if I remember correctly. A diamond to open up the portal. There it is. A diamond. One singular diamond. Okay. Now where do we want to put this base? First of all, actually, let's check our. Should probably repair our armor real quick. Just a little bit. Because we're going to be in there for a while, I'm guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. Night Slime's pretty easy to make. We'll just grab 4. It's kind of interesting how, like, in this expert mode, you kind of will get to a point where you're suddenly like, well, I mean, it's not that difficult to make something anymore. I guess it'll be fine. I don't spend 16 hours making it anymore, so it'll be fine. Okay, so 1 ingot is good enough, basically. Let's repair our pants, too. You know what? Screw it. Let's just repair everything. We got so many modifiers on these, but we don't have the... God, what do you need to make those again? Armor... What's it called? Forge? Like a tool forge or armor forge? Yeah, here they are. Tool forge. Tool forge is made out of dense steel plates, which we know how to make and we can technically make, but I don't really want to. Here we go to the armor forge. The armor forge is also made out of dense steel plates. Let's make it. Screw it. Let's upgrade our armor before we leave. Let's get super prepared so that way it's not difficult in the slightest. Right? That's the purpose of this. I mean, I'm sure I'll still die somehow because, you know, that's me. That's a me. But, fuck. How much do I need? I need 18 for 2 plates, right? Well, okay, wait, no. 18 makes 9 plates. So I need 32. I need a stack of steel? Holy crap. Whoa. I don't know if I have a stack of steel. Oh, I don't. Wow. Yeah, we don't actually have enough steel. Let's take some more iron blocks back downstairs and some coal. Where's the coal? Coal. Do I have any coal? Wow. Might not. There's 27 in here. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, this is expert mode for you. You just run out of the most basic ingredients to things and you go, well, that's a darn shame. I'm gonna need so much more though. Well, we have enough creosote oil. I think we'll be fine. We don't need more coal to make creosote oil at all. I think that we've got more than enough to last us for quite a while. So, oh wait, no, we need coal coke, not creosote oil. Oof. Well, there's 2 blocks in here, so that's nice. Oof. Oof. Alright, well, we'll come back to this at a later date. I'm sure that will be episode 14 or 15. We'll have to go coal mining or something stupid, which I know you're all just so excited for, just at the edge of your seats right now, just going, oh, man, I can't wait till Josh goes coal mining. That's my favorite episode, episode 14, the one where he goes coal mining. Coal mining is my favorite pastime. Well, that's why you'd be amazing back in 1400s where they sent little boys down into the coal mines, working their hard asses off to make their mom a quick buck, come home. I can't imagine the narcissism and arrogance that were probably in the minds of those kids, right? Like, imagine you're that young. Like, you're so young. And, like, you're, like, 8 years old. And then you're sent down to the coal mines. And you come back up, and you're just like, oh, man, I made $4 today. I can go home. I can have a couple McChickens. And I'll be happy. And then you come home and your mom is like, what kind of money did you make for me, honey? And you're like, shut up, Mom. God, I'm busy. Jeez. You think like kids like treated their moms and like dads? I feel like I'm saying mom because that was the stereotype of the time. I'm not at all, care one way or another. I'm sure that there were exceptions to everything, but in reality, let's talk reality here. It was the moms that were stay-at-home moms, and they would just, well, I don't know. If you're sending your kids out to work in the coal mines, is the mom working in that scenario? Probably, right? She probably is. Because why? Unless because I feel like the arrogance of society at that moment was very like, oh, well, you're a man, you're going to have to work hard, so even though you're a kid, come on, you got to learn how to work, because that's kind of how I was raised, too, so I wouldn't be surprised if the moms didn't work. Anyways, doesn't matter. But you know, you just come home and you just start like fucking getting really mad at your mom and shit, and your mom's just like, he's a young man. I can't do anything about it. He's gonna beat me like the kid. Oh man, it's terrible thinking about it. I don't know where I'm going with this joke. It's just a stupid idea to think of like the stereotype of like abusive husband coming home and like getting mad at his wife, and but instead of it being that, it is just a little boy that's doing it instead. I don't know why, but that's just so funny to me. Like a situation where the mom obviously can just be dominant over that kid. Like obviously she's stronger, she's more intelligent, she could take over the situation. But for some reason, she's like just dealing with it and being like, well, that's men for you. It's like, oh man. Anyways, all right. So I don't think those mushrooms worked. So we're gonna have to try something else. Let's grab these roses. Let's just use these poppies. Let's just throw a couple poppies down and call it good. I hope this works. Bam, bam. All right. Moment of. Oh wait, we were gonna turn these steel ingots into. You guys almost got me there. I'm gonna eat one paradise burger. Oh, the first time I've ever eaten a paradise burger. It's delicious. Oh, that meat is so salty and juicy. Oh, it's so tender. Just falls apart in my mouth, and that pickle with the ketchup. God. It's got a little bit of cheese on there too, made out of soy, which I'm not sure how it tastes, but you know, vegan cheese is awful, but I'm sure in Minecraft it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Fuck. We need it. God dang it. Oh, gosh. Of course, when we make this, it's going to just... what do we need for that? We need, I'm guessing iron, and I'm guessing treated wood, but I doubt it. I can't remember the fucking recipe. Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? That's not it. That's definitely not it. I think it might be normal sticks. Oh, no, that was it. I did it. It's just the other way around. Hey, I figured it out. I'm using my memory, guys. See, I've got a pretty good memory on me. I can remember a thing or two, you know. All right, we'll put all this crap away. We got that. Let's put our chisel and hammer away. Let's take the compressed state. Excuse me. How am I short 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 plates? How am I short 8 ingots? 8 ingots, you're telling me? 8? Wait. Wait a minute. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? How? I thought I had exactly 64 and then some. I don't... That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Oh well. We'll turn it in anyways. Oh well. All of our steel is used up. It's a good thing that steel's not used for anything else, or else we'd have a problem. But it's really only used for machines at this stage. We're way past the use of steel for weapons and armor and stuff like that. We've got way better stuff. Our machine frame's about halfway done. We've got a bunch of random crap on our culinary generators. The... Wow, capacitor bank is still... So it must be going really fast. I'm thinking this is more than 4 MJ per tick, guys. I'm going to be honest. I can count up to 4, but this is at least more than that, right? Like, it's not going 4, 8, 12. It's going like 4, 8, 12, 15, you know? So I'm pretty sure that this rate of 4 MJ per tick is a load of bollocks. But, you know, that's just me. You know what? An American saying bollocks. Bollocks? Because we don't have the accent. It's spelled bollocks. So it kind of just comes out as like Avery Bullock from American Dad. I just realized that's probably why he's named that way. I bet the writers felt like they were super smart with that one. Where's our tank for the XP bank? Crap. Oh crap, what happened to that? Oh, it's outside, that's right. We're using it for something. Let's, ow, I fell from the sky. Like an angel. I'm an angel. I fell from the sky. Okay, we got any, we've got 0, don't we? We've got not one singular, I wonder if I could use the seared glass instead. Let's try that out. Let's try to replace it with seared glass, and then we can take our take back. Come on. Mine. And seared glass. Oh, no, 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 no. Other way around. Okay, it doesn't connect anyways. Okay, well, we'll just deal with that in its own time. We'll make another take when we need it, I guess. Because I want to fill this in. Okay. Alright, we've got the last steel plate. We need 3 seared stone, don't we? Which we probably also do not have. I'm taking a wild guess at. Because, you know, that'd be too simple. And oh, we've got 26 blocks of coal right here, guys. Why did none of you tell me that? Let's take 18. Let's take 10. Okay, alright. My brain's running around in 50 directions at once. Okay, we need some stone to make seared stone. Or we could just take it from the smeltery. I mean, let's just do that. Come here. Come here. I'm taking you from the smeltery. There we go. And we'll just replace the gaps and act like we were not here and we did not just steal all of this. Alright, now we should make that. Now, what do we want to upgrade our armor with? I'm thinking, since we have it, I think we should put emeralds on each piece, because emeralds, I believe, increase the defense. We've got quite a lot of redstone. So let's use half a stack of redstone ore, and let's just see however much redstone we get out of this, we'll upgrade our armor with, which will increase our speed, which I'm sure for viewing purposes is disgusting, but you know, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. I'm sure that you guys won't be annoyed by it in the slightest. I'm not sure what else works. Lapis probably doesn't do anything. Man, I really don't know what else we can put on it. Let's look in here for a minute. Just absorb it real quick. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we really can use anything else. We'll probably just move on. Let's just do that. Let's just do this for now. Let's just add the goody good. We got a stack and a half of redstone. Pick up the armor station. Combine it with the materials we've got. I love how there's a crafting table on every floor of my house. That's exactly how I want it, to be honest. Alright, then dense steel plates. Bam! Armor forge. We fucking did it. Yes. Look how cool that looks. It blends in with the fucking base. Alright, let's take off all of our armor. Alright, add one piece at a time. Armor. Oh, we have 4 emeralds. Do I really want to put emerald on everything? Maybe not the chest piece, right? Like, what does that do? Adds, increases durability depending on base stats. Okay, so since the chest piece lasts the longest, maybe we won't put it on the chest piece. Wow, that's loud as hell, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Ting, ting, ting. Comes the mailman. I don't know how that song, isn't it like ring-a-ting-ting? Someone in the comments will get it, I'm sure. Alright, now let's add the redstone. We've got 4 pieces of armor. We need to have redstone across 4 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 32 each, and then 28 divided by 4 is... Someone quickly beat me to it. It's 7. Congratulations. If you got that within that span of time, you used to be considered a genius. Some now would still consider you a genius. I'd just say that you're really quick with math, and that's about as far as I'd go with saying it. But, you know, that's just me. I'm I'm not the ruler of all genius, as you can tell. Okay. Here we go. See? I love how like the field of vision like goes in and out, see? Like it zooms in and out as you put on the speed armor because we're now going to be speedy. Okay. So, now we're much faster. Not that much faster. A good amount, though. It's actually pretty bearable, isn't it? Okay. And you know what? You know what? 40 minutes? I think that's a good place to stop the first episode. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and tune in for the next episode where I throw this diamond, and maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't, and you'll get to see the Twilight Forge. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.